EU realignment or Brexit betrayal? Stay tuned, I've got a theory. Hello Envy UK, welcome back to the channel. I'm Pete. I've got a quick video for you here on the morning of the biggest Brexit betrayal of the century. Anyway, let's get into it. So, there's a little bit of a build up towards this, and this is what I'm thinking, right? So, roll back a couple of weeks. We had the local elections here in the UK where Labour, Keir Starmer and his cronies got an absolute drubbing, a proper show of strength from the public to say we're not happy with the way that the government are going. We're not happy with these policies. We think that you need to sort it out. Anyway, so roll back to last Monday morning where I did the video on the immigration white paper, where it's very suspicious that the Prime Minister comes out before the announcement to announce it. That should really, really tip the Speaker of the House off the edge, because he's technically briefed the country, the press, everyone but the House of Commons before the white paper announcement. Poor politics, and you for one would be shredding the opposition over that, Keir Starmer. So anyway, by the by, he comes out trying to talk tough rhetoric, islander strangers, and multiculturalism. We've got to sort it out for integration. Well, I'm telling you now, certain communities are here to dominate, not integrate, and you've got to get on board with their culture, which is why we have 84 splinter courts in the country that don't operate within the law of the land. Anyway, I digress. So he's talking tough on immigration. Now, I feel that this was short-sighted. I feel that he talked tough on immigration because he got a kick in the week before and he wanted to try and win back some of, if not the centre ground at the very least. Anyway, he then flies over to Albania, so sure of himself, so arrogant, so oblivious to anyone else around him except him. So he goes to Albania for a lifetime press conference. Now, in fairness, he's got to be there for the European summit of the European leaders that the weekend just gone as I'm recording this. So he was due to be there, but he thought he would go for gold and have a press conference with the Albania Prime Minister to basically get a Rwanda, a diluted Rwanda. They call them return hubs. That's the word, return hubs. And he wanted to obviously offshore all of our wrong-uns that are coming here on the small boats over to Albania and forget about them nicely. Well, the Albanians are like, no, no, we're doing this with Italy. We're not doing this with you. We're not doing this with several other countries that have approached us. Albania is a country. It's not a dumping ground for the rest of the world's problems. So Keir, see ya. So he had a massive egg on his face because he was not expecting that. He was not briefed and he was caught with his pants down. So, and then if you think about this, now this is the theory I've opened on. So he's just had a kicking in the elections. He comes out talking tough on immigration. He goes to Albania. He gets a slap. He looks stupid again. He then floats the idea of U-turning on the winter fuel payments. Right, and this is where it starts to stack up. So today, they've just announced this morning that they've got a Brexit deal, a realignment deal, like who asked for that in the first place, with the EU that allows fishermen 12 years unfettered access to our waters. It will also possibly, and I've yet to find out the detail, I wanted to get this out to you quick, deal with freedom of movement within young people. Now, that's a problem because in my last video I said that could lead up to 3 million people coming. Well, actually, it's been reported it gives access to up to 80 million people. So that's a big worry there. So if 80 million people come, well, that's more than we've got in our country right now. Problematic. So I feel, right, that this is such a bad deal that we're going to find out about today. He's going to announce a U-turn on the winter fuel payments, probably on Wednesday or Thursday this week, to try and win back some support from the older voters. Because let's face it, they've gone after the farmers, the fishermen, the business owners, the pensioners, everyone that actually contributes and has contributed to this country. And what's he going to bring in? Up to 80 million. Let's just say a few million, let's be fair, a few million EU young people, low skilled. So my son, mentioned last video, struggling to find a job in the preferred sector that he wants to work in. Now he's going to have virtually no chance because of all of the foreign people we're bringing in. No offence to foreigners, I married one, we've been happily married for 25 years, but this is a concern. This is overcrowding, overpopulating. I can't remember them popping up and saying they're going to build a new hospital, a couple of new doctor's surgeries, oh, a dentist, there's a gold ticket item right now. So yeah, so that's my theory. This is going to be such a bad deal. You mark my words, in 2 or 3 days, he's going to roll back on that winter fuel payment to try and soften the blow. We're not falling for it. Let me know in your comments what you think about this idea. Please hit the like button, it helps me, and subscribe. A lot of you watch it, but you don't subscribe, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribe. And even more so, watch another video. And if you didn't see my last video where I talked about Keir Starmer's unintegrious white paper, you can see that right now.